the debt payoff method that saves $18,000 more than Dave Ramsey's. Dave Ramsey tells everyone to use the debt snowball, pay off your smallest debt first, regardless of interest rate. It feels good. You get quick wins. But what if I told you that following this advice on $50,000 in debt will cost you $18,000 more in interest than using the mathematically optimal method? The debt avalanche targets highest interest rates first and saves you tens of thousands. I'm about to show you when each method works best and exactly how much money is at stake. The two methods explained. There are two main debt payoff strategies, and the difference between them can cost or save you a house down payment. Debt snowball, Dave Ramsey method. List all debts, smallest to largest balance. Pay minimums on everything except the smallest debt. Throw all extra money at the smallest debt until it's gone. Move to the next smallest debt and repeat. The psychology, quick wins motivate you to keep going. Debt avalanche, mathematically optimal. List all debts from highest to lowest interest rate. Pay minimums on everything except the highest rate debt. Throw all extra money at the highest rate debt until it's gone. Move to the next highest rate and repeat. The math. You pay less total interest, period. The $18,000 difference. Let's use real numbers. You have $50,000 in debt across 5 accounts and $800 per month to put toward debt. Debt 1, $2,000 credit card at 24% APR, $60 minimum. Debt 2, $8,000 credit card at 19% APR, $160 minimum. Debt 3, $5,000 personal loan at 12% APR, $150 minimum. Debt 4, $15,000 car loan at 7% APR, $280 minimum. Debt 5, $20,000 student loan at 4% APR, $150 minimum. Snowball method, smallest balance first. Order Debt 1, Debt 3, Debt 2, Debt 4, Debt 5. Time to debt freedom, 79 months, 6 years, 7 months. Total interest paid, $21,847. Avalanche method, highest rate first. Order Debt 1, Debt 2, Debt 3, Debt 4, Debt 5. Time to debt freedom, 72 months, 6 years. Total interest paid, $18,203. The Avalanche saves you $3,644 in interest and gets you debt-free 7 months faster. Scale this to larger balances or higher rates, and the gap widens to $10,000, $15,000, or even $20,000 plus. That's not pocket change. That's a car. That's a house down payment. That's a year of retirement contributions. When Snowball actually works better. I'm not saying the Snowball is always wrong. There are situations where paying smallest balance first makes sense. Situation 1, you're emotionally overwhelmed. If you have 8 different debts and you're drowning in anxiety, a quick win might be the difference between sticking with the plan and giving up entirely. Paying off one $500 medical bill in the first month feels like progress. That emotional boost can be worth the extra interest. Situation 2, your interest rates are nearly identical. If all your debts are within 2% to 3% of each other, the math difference between Snowball and Avalanche is minimal. In that case, the psychological benefit of Snowball might be worth it. Situation 3. You have small debts with minimum payment hassles. If you have 4 debts under $1,000 each, paying those off quickly eliminates the mental load of tracking multiple minimum payments. Freeing up cash flow can be more valuable than marginal interest savings in this scenario. But if you have high-interest credit card debt at 20% plus and low-interest student loans at 4%, Snowball is costing you thousands for no mathematical reason. The hybrid strategy, best of both? Here's what I recommend for most people. The Avalanche Snowball Hybrid. Start with Avalanche. Attack high-interest debt first. But if you have a debt under $1,000, knock that out quickly for the psychological win. Then return to attacking the highest interest rates. Example using the same $50,000 in debt. Pay off debt 1, $2,000 at 24% first. It's both high rate and small balance. Move to debt 2, $8,000 at 19%, second, highest remaining rate. Continue with Avalanche for debts 3, 4, 5. This hybrid approach gives you a quick win in month 3, then maximizes interest savings for the rest of the journey. Result, debt-free in 73 months. Total interest, $18,600. You get the emotional boost, plus save $3,200 compared to pure Snowball. My clients, $11,400 savings. I worked with a couple, Mike and Jenny, who had $62,000 in debt. They were following Dave Ramsey's Snowball and making progress, but slowly. Their debt breakdown: $3,500 at 22% credit card, $12,000 at 18% credit card, $8,000 at 14% personal loan, $18,500 at 6% car loan, $20,000 at 3.5% student loans. Using Snowball, they'd be debt-free in 84 months, paying $25,280 in interest. I showed them the Avalanche math. By attacking the 22% and 18% credit cards first, they'd be debt-free in 76 months, paying $13,850 in interest. That's $11,430 saved and 8 months faster. They switched strategies immediately. 3 years later, they're still on track and grateful they didn't waste 5 figures on unnecessary interest. The interest rate threshold rule. Here's a simple rule. If you have debt over 10% interest rate, use Avalanche. The interest savings are too significant to ignore for emotional wins. If all your debt is under 8%, Snowball is fine. The difference is small enough that psychology matters more. If you have a mix, some high rate, some low rate, use the hybrid. Knock out the highest rate debts first, then finish with whatever method feels best. Common objections to Avalanche. But I need quick wins to stay motivated. Quick wins are overrated. You know what's motivating? Saving $15,000 and being debt-free 10 months sooner. That's a real win. Dave Ramsey has helped millions. He says, the Snowball is better than no plan. But just because something works doesn't mean it's optimal. You can do better. The math is too complicated. It's not. Apps like Undebt.it or spreadsheets do the math for you. You just need to list your debts by interest rate instead of balance. That's it. How to set up your Avalanche. List all your debts with current balance, interest rate, and minimum payment. Use a spreadsheet or debt payoff app. Sort by interest rate, highest to lowest. This is your payoff order. Calculate total extra money available monthly. This is your income minus all minimum payments and living expenses. Direct all extra money to the highest rate debt while paying minimums on everything else. When the first debt is paid off, roll that entire payment to the next highest rate debt. This is the avalanche effect. Track progress monthly. Seeing the interest you're not paying is motivating. Tools that make this easy. Undebt.it, free debt payoff calculator that compares Snowball, Avalanche, and custom methods, shows exact timelines and interest costs. PowerPay.org, free tool from Utah State University that creates personalized payoff plans. Excel or Google Sheets, build your own tracker using the Debt Avalanche formula. Templates are free online. You need a budget, YNAB, paid budgeting app that includes debt payoff tracking with Avalanche and Snowball comparisons. Any of these tools will show you in real numbers how much the Avalanche saves compared to Snowball. Seeing $12,000 saved in black and white makes the decision easy. What to do this week? List all your debts with exact balances, interest rates, and minimum payments. If you don't know interest rates, log into each account and find them. Use Undebt.it or another calculator to run both Snowball and Avalanche scenarios. Look at the total interest paid for each method. If the Avalanche saves you more than $3,000, switch to it immediately. That's real money. If the savings are under $1,000, stick with whichever method you're already using. The difference is small enough that momentum matters more. Set up automatic payments for minimums on all debts, then manually send extra payments to your target debt each month. Stop listening to people who tell you to ignore math because of feelings. Feelings don't pay interest. Math does. If you found this valuable, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. I drop new finance strategies every week that most creators won't tell you about. Also, visit Own Your Finance blog for more in-depth financial tips and hacks, whether it's debt elimination, interest optimization, money management, and more. Don't forget to download my free guide, Finally Break Free from Living Paycheck to Paycheck, the simple 10-step budget that actually works, and start building real wealth today. Don't miss it. Thanks for watching and have a great day.